Thousands of years ago, while gazing at the sky, humans placed massive stones, hiding their past behind a veil of mystery. Stonehenge is a prehistoric stone circle located in Wiltshire, England, on the Salisbury Plain, approximately 13 kilometers north of the town of Salisbury. Considered both a burial site and an archaeological area, the exact purpose of Stonehenge remains uncertain. However, it was most likely used for religious ceremonies and astronomical observations. Additionally, it is believed to have served as a display of power and wealth for the chiefs, aristocrats, and priests involved in its construction, many of whom were buried in nearby barrows. Aligned with the movements of the sun, Stonehenge may have been used to create an agricultural calendar, observe the sun and moon, or serve as a ceremonial center dedicated to ancestors. While it is unclear whether Druids originally used it, modern Neo-Druid communities gather at Stonehenge to celebrate the summer solstice. Historical construction process. Stonehenge was built in 6 stages between 3000 BCE and 1520 BCE, spanning the Neolithic to the Bronze Age. Large sarsen stones and blue stones transported from South Wales were used in its construction. The sarsen stones are notable for their massive size and post and lintel arrangement, while the blue stones were brought from the Preseli Mountains, approximately 160 to 240 kilometers away. The name Stonehenge likely derives from the Old English word Stonhengen, meaning hanging stone or gallows. In the surrounding area, there are other henges and monuments, such as Avebury, and over 350 historical structures in the region, all of which were designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1986. Speculation and archaeological research. For centuries, Stonehenge has been the subject of numerous interpretations. In the 17th and 18th centuries, English researchers John Aubrey and William Stukeley believed it to be a Druid temple. However, it has been confirmed that Stonehenge predates the Druids by thousands of years. 20th century research suggested that Stonehenge may have served as an astronomical observatory, though some experts consider this speculative. In 1973, archaeologist Colin Renfrew proposed that Stonehenge could have been the center of Bronze Age chiefdoms. In 1998, Ramilia Sonina interpreted it as a monument built to honor the dead. In 2008, Tim Darville and Jeffrey Wainwright suggested that it might have served as a place for healing rituals during the early Bronze Age. Today, Stonehenge is largely incomplete, and some of its stones were repurposed during Roman and Middle Ages. The monument has endured significant excavation and damage over the centuries. In 1620, George Villiers, the Duke of Buckingham, dug a large pit inside the stone circle. In the 18th and 19th centuries, Stukeley and Flinders Petrie conducted further investigations. Excavations by William Hawley and Richard Adkinson in the 20th century led to a revised chronology of Stonehenge using carbon-14 dating. Construction stages of Stonehenge. First stage, 3000 to 393 BCE. The oldest part of Stonehenge consisted of a circular ditch and 56 pits known as the Aubrey Holes, likely used as a burial site. A second stone circle, known as Blue Stonehenge, was established along the Avon River and may later have been relocated to Stonehenge. Second stage, 2640 to 2480 BCE. During this phase, sarsen stones were brought from Marlborough Downs and arranged in a horseshoe shape. The trilithons and lintels were connected using techniques that mimicked woodworking joints. The blue stones were arranged in a double arc, some of which were later transported to Stonehenge. Third stage, 2470 to 2280 BCE. A ceremonial avenue stretching from Stonehenge to the Avon River was constructed, aligned with the sunrise of the summer solstice and the sunset of the winter solstice. indicating the broader ritual use of the site. 4th to 6th stages, 2280 to 1520 BCE. The blue stones were rearranged into inner ovals and horseshoe formations, and additional rings of pits known as the Z and Y holes were dug. These stages brought Stonehenge closer to the form seen today. Stonehenge in the 21st century. Today, Stonehenge attracts over 1 million visitors annually. Summer solstice celebrations are still held by modern Druid and neo-pagan communities. In 2013, a modern visitor center was opened near the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Geophysical surveys conducted in 2009 and 2010 revealed additional pit circles in the vicinity. Research in 2015 confirmed that the blue stones were quarried from the Preseli Mountains and used in the construction of Stonehenge. Stonehenge is more than just a stone circle. It embodies the mysteries, rituals, and social organization of prehistoric human life. It stands as one of the most remarkable monuments of human history, both archaeologically and culturally.